Hello, everyone out there in the podcast and streaming world. My name is Techie.
And I'm Talon.
Welcome to the Techie Talon Show, episode 20. Now,
we're at episode 20, Techie. You actually believe it? We're at episode 20. Holy shit! We're going on, man. This is gonna be a new segment that we're doing, aren't we, Techie?
It's a new segment, but before we do anything, I do want to say / announce we will be going daily.
Every day.
Every day.
Because we like to suffer. I'm kidding. Alright, well, Techie and I talked, more Techie talked than I talked. I more listened. But Techie had a really good point, and that is, while we love doing 2-hour shows, I feel like just reserving it for a Sunday, I don't think it's just working. And honestly, I think having a daily show, doing just a quick half an hour show really helps us, especially with our schedules and stuff like that. A quick little half an hour show, and it really helps engage our audience. And
Yeah.
that's exactly what I think will work. But that's what we're doing right now. And yeah. So please tune in and Techie, let's do it.
All right. So the first thing we want to talk about tonight is Free Guy. It has pulled in $18.8 million for its second weekend.
Holy shit.
The box office has been one of the hard nut to crack this year. As we all know, we're still currently going through a pandemic.
Yeah. It's even more sad because I haven't seen Free Guy myself. I need to go see it. Yeah, I need to go see it. I really want to see it. But it's really sad as well because I saw Suicide Squad and I freaking loved Suicide Squad. It was a box office it was a box office bomb, sadly, which is sucks because it was a great film. You've got a great cast, you had a great director, and you had a really awesome story, great effects. Just didn't work, and it just sucks. But I think that fanfare is much more important than a box office because there's gonna be a sequel. Like, that's it. There will be Suicide Squad. Like, there'll be a Suicide Squad 2 sequel, absolutely. But Free Guy, you know what? When I first saw the trailer for it, I thought, oh, this doesn't look really good. But I think because Ryan Reynolds reached out to the YouTube world.
Yeah.
And took a lot of streamers and a lot of YouTubers, including Jacksepticeye. I think that's what's making this movie just so good. And it's not like connected to some existing property. It's a creation of its own. And I just love the fact that it's just about video games and what video games have turned into nowadays. You know, they've turned into these big open world, do whatever you want. Kind of like in the aspects of, for instance, you know, Red Dead Redemption Online or GTA Online or just all those big, massive open world online games where you can just play with hundreds of streamers and just go absolutely bonkers. Yeah. And I think that Ryan actually understands that world because he took time to research that well. I mean, you saw those really awesome covers of those classic games that Ryan Reynolds put his character in. Like, freaking what? You had Doom, you had Super Mario Nintendo, you had Super Mario 64.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Tetris one? I think there was a Tetris
I think
one.
Wasn't there
was. There a Tetris? Yeah, it was a hell of a thing, and I really loved it. What did you honestly think about? Like $18.2 million. That's a lot of money.
18.8.
18.8? Shit.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like, that's huge.
I mean, it's second week, and it's still going strong.
Still going strong, yeah.
It only fell by 34% from its first weekend. So
that's not too bad. Considering, you know, with this year, trying to break the box office this year, especially with, you know, the current health crisis at the moment, it's been tough for films.
Well, it's saying here too, Black Widow and Fast 9 saw a 70% drop from their debut weekend to their second. So that's not good. So seeing this getting only 34 on its second week, that's it. I mean, I have a feeling it's already a good movie. I've seen some leaks from it from TikTok. There is, if you want a spoiler, there is a Marvel cameo.
I'm not going to say a word because I don't know which one you're talking about. But anyway, like I said, please don't spoil that in the comments here, peeps. We don't want anyone to spoil anything for Free Guy here. Honestly, spoiler-free zone. We don't want people to spoil Free Guy. If you have seen Free Guy, you know, let us know how you thought about it, but please don't spoil the movie. We don't like people spoiling movies here because we both have not seen it, and I'll be unhappy, and so will Techie.
Oh yeah, and I really want to see
it. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to another topic that is an interesting one. It happened today. I was at school.
Big.
It's huge. And it's still
Absolutely
developing.
huge. So today I woke up to a Twitter notification saying that the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home got leaked. Now, I didn't believe it at first
Until you saw it.
till I watched it.
No.
There's no way in saying that this is fake. This is 100% real leak, and to back it up as well, the link I sent you got taken down by copyright by Sony.
You sent me a screenshot about a couple hours ago saying it was legit because Sony took it down, meaning that it was legit. And also, I do think it was legit because when I was in the city before I come home, I ducked into Zing. There are Spider-Man No Way Home pop vinyls.
Oh, yeah.
One of them is Doctor Strange in his robe, but he's wearing like normal clothing. That matches to what I have seen in that trailer.
Yeah.
And now I couldn't see because I found a really terrible quality of the trailer, which I think is the exact same one you saw.
Yeah.
Now, of course, I'm waiting for a HD trailer because I want to see, finished effects and everything. I want to see a proper trailer that's released officially by Sony or by Marvel, and I want to see it. Like, come on, Marvel or Sony or whatever. It comes out December 16th. It's nearly the end of August. We have September, October, and November. 3 more months. We have a comment here from Jared. Tom Holland posted about it.
Can you let us know what he said there, Jared?
Yeah, let us know what he said, Jared, because I didn't know he actually posted about it.
No,
I kept it.
Haven't seen anything about it either.
He posted, "You guys ain't ready." Oh, you guys ain't ready. Like, I think that must mean if Tom Holland's starting to post about it, they're never releasing it soon. They have to. Like, come on, especially after this huge leak, because this wasn't just some small little leak. It's a black screen with that text. That's fucking anonymous, but...
Well, I mean, CinemaCon was this week.
Yeah, CinemaCon was this week, so I think that's where they posted that trailer.
Yes, they were releasing it, showing it to a handful of people that were there.
Obviously, it wasn't finished from what we saw. Some of the shots, there are a lot of missing effects and that. It's unfinished. But
Sony would have 2 Tom Holland movies with a trailer. Do you know who?
What are you saying here?
I reckon they're probably seeing an Uncharted movie trailer this weekend too.
Holy crap! If that's true. Now, I'm gonna say this, and I'm with my guy Ryan Uticone. Really great freaking filmmaker. He's the guy. I'm gonna hate to say it, but I'm a little worried about Uncharted. I told you how I felt a little bit worried about it because, again, I want to see what the trailer says. I want to see if it's good. I hope it is, but I'm a little worried. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say. Just a little worried about it. But like I said, I'm pumped to see the trailer for Uncharted, but I'm even more pumped to see this trailer for No Way Home. Because holy crap, it needs to freaking happen.
Do you want to talk about it? Because I feel like we need to talk about it. And I'm going to whack up the spoilers.
Alright. You want to talk about what we saw in the trailer?
Before we do, Jared there just sent me the image.
Yeah, sure. If you want to put that on the screen share. You ain't ready. So this was posted... Okay. Alright, so Tom Holland, 2013. This is his account. You ain't ready. Hey, what if it's just like some advertisement for some shaving brand that he's fucking doing a sponsor for? You ain't ready for my razor, for this new shaving cream.
Nike's changing their symbol to, instead of just do it, you ain't ready.
You ain't ready to get these shoes. Why? Because $1,000. Crap!
Okay, let's whack up these spoilers because we need to talk about it.
All right, we do. So whack up that spoiler thing. So first and first, you saw the trailer a bit more than myself. You probably saw. So first and foremost, if you do not want to be spoiled by what we saw in the trailer, please leave.
Come back in
don't
about
listen
10, 15 minutes, probably.
because we're going to go for 10 minutes, and then we'll stop talking about it, and then we'll wrap up our show with our last segment we have. But first thing first, the thing you showed me just before the start of the show, it's a fucking pumpkin bomb. There is a motherfucking pumpkin bomb.
Yeah.
Now, you can't really see it officially because that's it. It's fucking blurry as all hell. But I know what a pumpkin bomb looks like, and it's not one from the Amazing Spider-Man. It is from freaking Tobey Maguire's one, meaning it's either James Franco, which I'll laugh at, but I really think that it's got to be William Dafoe. It has to be his Goblin. It got to be his Goblin.
I also saw an image today, and it was to do with the villains of this.
Okay.
I feel like I sent it to you because it was through TikTok. And
I didn't see it. I didn't freaking click on it.
There was a photo of Alfred. Then there was a photo of what's his name playing Electro? Jamie Foxx. Then William Dafoe.
What?
And the image quality is the exact same for the other three, for the other two. So,
was it an on-set photo or a trailer?
I don't know where it came from, but they're all roughly the same.
Are they in normal clothing or in costumes?
Costume.
Now,
Alfred.
again, yeah, because when I saw that trailer, they're really going for it. Like, they're going for the classic-looking Doc Ock from what we saw. Like, I think it's going to be a better version than what we saw in Spider-Man 2. I really think so. And honestly, I'm for it. Bro, I don't know what to wear to this premiere. Wear your PS4 Spider-Man suit because that's like top tier quality. Have you seen Jared's like PS4 Spider-Man suit, man? Yep. Those lenses he's got for it and the face shell, dude, it doesn't even look like him. He looks fucking fit as all hell. So good on you, Jared. Freaking hell. But no, like I said, with this, like you can't. Do I wear the TMZ1 Electro PS4 Spider-Man? PS4 Spider-Man. I mean, I love his the Amazing Spider-Man.
Depends if we get another trailer confirming Andrew Garfield. Then, if that's the case, wear your Amazing Spider-Man.
Honestly, I hope like they now. I don't think they'll reveal that full on in the first trailer. I think they'll keep that as a surprise.
I think they'll keep what we've seen today as the first trailer, and it might come out later, or they might not show us until the movie. But after seeing the trailer today, I'm now starting to think we're not going to see them.
You don't think they're in the film?
I'm starting to think we're only getting the villains.
I don't know though. We still have to wait.
I know.
Because we can't judge it yet. Remember, this film has been under wraps for almost an entire year.
Yeah.
This has been one of the most tight-lipped films. This is the first time we've ever seen a trailer leak from this film.
From Marvel?
Hell, there wasn't even... From Marvel. There wasn't even any trailer leaks for any of the other Spider-Man films, like Far From Home or even Homecoming.
No.
This is the first time. And this is what I was saying before. This is the problem that I think Marvel's having with Spider-Man at the moment, is especially with No Way Home. They are waiting too long to release a trailer. They wait too long for this trailer to be released, and that's the problem. That is the huge problem that I think Marvel needs to understand. There's 3 months. It's almost close to 3 months until this movie is released. There has been zero to no marketing. The only thing I've seen is just the pop bottles, like I saw today. Which are new, and that confirms that Spider-Man's getting new suits. He's getting a black and gold suit, and there's something called an integrated suit, which I don't understand full tently, but I think it has something to do with Doctor Strange. I really do. Now, we have to wait a little longer, but I honestly think we're not going to wait any much longer because I think Marvel's realizing that, oh shit, the trailer's leaked. I think they might just pull what I think I forgot what film it was, but it was a movie a while ago where there was a leak for it, and everyone's like ranting and raving, going, "Oh my god, release a trailer!" And as finally they released a trailer and they said, "Well, we did attend for the leak. How about instead of shitty phone quality, how about we just release a full HD trailer?" I
I think
forgot
that
what the
was
film
Batman
was.
versus Superman.
Yeah, I think it was. Wait, Spidey is getting a new suit like he does in every movie. Gasp.
He's getting
He
two.
does getting two. Now, I don't think we're gonna be waiting much longer. They know for a fact that we've seen this leaked trailer. Marvel is understanding that going, we can't keep holding this. I don't get it with film companies and why they make us wait months on end for trailers. And they're wondering why people get pissed off with them.
I think we might be waiting a couple more weeks.
I think so.
After seeing it today, the unfinished CGI, they're going to have a couple more weeks to work on that.
Now because they know for a fact now that's been leaked. Now they know they've, like, of course, I feel bad that the trailer has leaked because, again, a lot of hard work has gone into this trailer. MCU, but hear me out. He gets 2 new suits. Oh, God. But yeah, like I said, I do feel bad that the trailer did leak. It does suck because someone's put a lot of hard work into that trailer and I don't want to. I mean, how would you feel if your work got published out before you were finished with it?
Yeah, I know.
I'd be pissed. I would be extremely angry. But at the same time, though, can't keep something as big as this movie hidden for long. Like, this film is going to be huge. Like, I honestly think that when it comes to Spider-Man, if there already talks of Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, here's the thing. They've all come out and said that, Andrew Garfield's come out and said I honestly think that they cannot say a word because they're probably being paid to not say a goddamn word. It's probably their contracts. Yeah, Jared's right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it sucks because literally people deserve to release when ready. And you're right. Yeah. But anyway, that's my thoughts on it. I'm gonna
Let's get to talking a little bit more about it. So, about the actual what we've seen, we saw Yellow Lightning, completely different for Jamie Foxx's.
Because his one was blue in the Amazing Spider-Man. His was blue.
So they've completely changed it.
So honestly, he's not going to be like the Electro that we saw in the Amazing Spider-Man. It's going to be completely different, and it's not a rumor that he's in it. He's officially in it. He has been confirmed to be in this film alongside Alfred Molina's, Doc Ock. So I'm not spoiling anything because it has been confirmed by Marvel and it's been confirmed by Marvel that he is in this film.
I'm wondering if we're going to see Michael Keaton.
I really hope so. I am praying he gets the comics suit. Oh man, can you imagine they did the comic suit for Electro with that dorky mask?
I don't think
I'd
they
laugh
will.
hard. They might do something similar to what they did with Scarlet Witch. Yeah, they'll tweak it. Which again, I can understand that because again, if they did comic book accurate suits, Green Goblin would be it looked ridiculous. I mean, come on, Loki took a stab at his own costume in the Loki series.
And it looked awful, but good at the same time.
Good at the same time, yeah. But yeah. So we saw Lightning from Electro, which means he's going to be so different. And see, the thing is, out of every single Spider-Man villain, while I'm terrified of Green Goblin and Doc Ock, I'm equally more terrified of Electro because this guy is an Avenger level threat. This guy's no joke. He's literally living electricity. Like, obviously updated and refined, but like as comic book accurate as can be without looking goofy.
Yeah. So
I think they might looking up something. But like I said, Electro is extremely powerful. He's an Avenger level threat. The fact that he literally is in Spider-Man's rogues gallery, meaning that Spider-Man pissed him off in a major way. No, don't say that, Jared. I know which line you're talking about. Oh, That
Okay.
literally is what.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. All right. So right at the end of the trailer, we see
Alfred Molina makes. Yeah.
Yeah, we see Doc Ock make an appearance, saying, "Hello, Peter."
And he says it in that cold fucking line, and he's just like, "Hello, Peter." I'm like, "Oh."
Yeah.
I said shivers up my spine. I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like I saw the arms, like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
Like, he just shows up, goggles and everything, and I'm like, "Hello, Alfred." Holy fuck! Hello, dude. He looks so good.
You want to know why too? I think I heard from the grapevine that they are also de-aging him
De-aging him? Why?
to match it to Spider-Man 2.
That's right. I think he was in his like 30s, 40s, probably his early 50s. Yeah, when he did Spider-Man 2. It was a long time ago when he did that movie. It was like what? 2004, I think that movie was released.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. But I had chills when I heard that line because I know that voice anywhere, and I'm like, because there's been no other Doc Ock that's ever been cast
in live action.
It's only been in live action. It's only been him. He's the only one. Just like Hugh Jackman with Wolverine, there's only ever been one Doc Ock in live action. It's been Alfred Molina, and honestly, I'm for it because he looks like Doc Ock in the comics, which is crazy. I love it when casting is right.
Yeah.
And they casted a great actor to play as Doc Ock. And I'll tell you what though, I'm excited to see him again. It's been a long time since he's ever been in this movie. And look, a little bit of de-aging is fine. It's probably a reason for it because again, we haven't seen Doc Ock is technically it's a multiverse. So technically Doc Ock is dead, but again, this could be a completely different Doc Ock in general, but it doesn't mean
same with William Dafoe if he is in this.
Exactly. If he is in this. Now, he could be
he should be dead too, but if he's in it, which seeing that pumpkin bomb
is infinite possibilities.
Yeah.
I mean, how Spidey deals with like some pretty tough villains, but he's going to be dealing with three of probably his worst villains.
If we do see Green Goblin, I've got to hope he wears that suit.
I really hope I really hope. Now, I don't want it to be the Tobey Maguire suit, even though I love the Tobey Maguire suit. Always will. Like, I love that Green Goblin suit, but I would love to see that suit, but have that original mask that they were going to do. The original one. Like, with the full-on texture, and it looked goddamn terrifying. Have that aspects of his original costume with the purple and that. Have those aspects as well. Have a good reason for it.
Yeah.
Don't make it look like a Power Ranger suit, which I know a lot of people kind of reference it to, which is hilarious, and I agree with them on it. But
I always want that. I want that helmet as just a prop to have in my house.
I love that helmet. Like,
and I cannot find a good place to buy one. If anyone knows, please send me a message through the Techie Talon show. Please do it because I want to buy one.
Because you can literally just like dress in a really nice robe and everything, just talking to your mirror, talking to the helmet. Just it's like, we should destroy him. What about the video that you sent me of it was on set of Spider-Man 2, you just see like Willem Dafoe in the freaking arms, he's like, this precious to him, only the finest.
I didn't know he was on set for Spider-Man 2. That I was actually surprised.
Funny story about that. You know, he actually wasn't meant to be there. He was actually just walking down the street, and he saw them filming. He just approached the film set and just walked on set. Just walked on set. Just talked to everybody. And that's when they asked him just to come back for those scenes that we see with James Franco. He was not supposed to be there. He just showed up. That's William Dafoe for you, man. That's just great. And it worked. It was perfect timing. They filmed the scenes with James Franco, with him in the mirror, like, you know, talking to his son, telling him about his secret and shit like that, and him discovering it. And he's just like, you know, avenge me!
Interesting. Did not know that.
Yeah, actually is pretty damn cool. I love that. I've always found that actually interesting.
All right, let's go on.
Yeah, we've gone over our half an hour time, Techie, because we had a big talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. So we've got one more topic to talk about. What do we got, Techie?
No, we got more than one. We'll go for a little bit because we technically have only been going live for 10 minutes because we went to that streaming soon for 10 minutes. So we've only been
Yeah.
going for 10.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, wow. Okay, so we'll do longer than that. All right. So let's what we
Yeah.
got?
All right. Star Wars Visions dropped their trailer last week. What did you think?
We talked about it, and goddamn, dude, it looks so good, and I'm all for it. I've always wanted an anime artist to do Star Wars stuff, and I've waited for years for this, and finally, and I mean this in the most nicest way, finally, it's happening. It's
Yeah.
friggin' happening. I'm
Yeah.
excited as all hell because just yes, give it to me.
Did you know they dropped 2 trailers?
No, I didn't think they dropped 2. They dropped 2?
They dropped an English dub and a Japanese dub.
Ooh, I have to check out that the Japanese dub. Even though I probably won't be able to oh, actually, no, I'll just tell them.
Yeah, I think they have subtitles on it too. I am keen. As you all are aware by now that I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And the beauty about this too is that, George Lucas based a lot of the stuff on Japanese and samurai things. So he's finally seeing this now. It's kind of what he wanted.
It's his vision coming true. And also, again, we talked about it. Darth Vader is based on a Japanese samurai's armor. His helmet, everything about it is strictly Japanese.
Yep.
I love that.
Cannot wait. It comes out in September, isn't it? Next month.
Yeah, I think it's next month. Yeah, it is. Next month, September. I need to double check that.
I think it's September 22nd.
Yeah. Because yeah.
I can't wait. It's been there's multiple stories, different types of animation through it too.
Yeah, different.
And
artists,
that one at the pod racing looks beautiful. That CGI looking one.
Yeah, another one to talk about. I really like those. Just those absolutely insane lightsabers that we've seen, like the different, like the flail ones, the just the robe ones. It looks
that
trippy.
One that looks like an umbrella and just spins around.
Yeah, I know. I was just like, what the fuck?
I couldn't.
Like, I've seen some bonkers lightsaber designs in my lifetime, but like to actually see them in like live action, like actually not so in live action, to actually see them in an animated form on Disney Plus, meaning that Disney is acknowledging those designs of a lightsaber, just makes me happy because they're actually, I think, in the same way, they're actually starting to, let some cultural appreciation for Star Wars come from different cultures, especially from Japanese culture and that, which again, like you said before, George Lucas had so much Japanese influence in Star Wars, especially with Rebels versus the Empire, the fighting style, Kendo. Some of the designs, especially with Vader, because Vader's armor is based on samurai armor.
The Rebels and the Empire, not so much Japanese. The Rebels and the Empire was more German.
German, yeah, and also remember though some of the landscapes, especially with Endor, looking dead set, just looking like especially just looking like something straight out of a Japanese kind of story in that, the fighting in the forest and that. I really loved Hoth because Hoth looked like something out of a World War II film, like, fighting in the snow and that kind of. There's so many different great things about Star Wars that just makes you appreciate the story and just everything about, especially the lightsaber fights from the original era, even the lightsaber fights from the prequels as well.
Yeah,
I'm more like I'm a fan of all of them. I
Yeah,
love
me too.
lightsaber fights. I love the classic ones. I love the prequel ones. I even love the sequel ones as well. Every single lightsaber fight was different.
Mm.
You know, you had in the original just two swordsmen seeing who's the better one. And the prequels, you see the Jedi in their prime, all these different fighting styles and motions and that. Just learning how to, fast paced lightsaber fighting was awesome, and I always will appreciate that.
The
And
Jedi
then
and
you've got.
I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with the prequel stuff with you saying
Hmm,
that they were in their prime, but it was also around the time of their downfall. Um,
yeah,
and look, I told you, but I'm rereading the High Republic, Light of the Jedi, and some of
yeah,
you know this that is to me now their prime, really. Um, and I do want to
yeah.
quickly
The High
mention
Republic,
too.
yeah, exactly.
Go
It
and
was their
read it.
prime.
Go and read the Light of the Jedi. I actually really enjoy it. And they're still releasing new stuff, getting ready for Acolyte. But the Light of the Jedi is the first one that will kick off the High Republic series for you. And there is one chapter, and this is a spoiler for the book, but you meet these two characters.
Okay.
And the author sets up that character. By the end of that same chapter, he kills them off.
Right, that sounds cool.
Actually feel it. Like, I actually felt sad of their death, and I'm like, why did you like? I didn't even question why. Like, what the point was of setting up these characters, but he just did it, and it flowed well with the story, and it makes sense. Go and read it. But yes, no, Star Wars Visions next month on Disney Plus. Go and check it out.
Yeah, that's it. I'm keen for it. All right, what we got next, Techie?
All right. This week as well, over the weekend, I think, Cyberpunk, our good old friends Cyberpunk.
Cries and cries. This cries in deep sadness because I traded it in and I don't regret my decision. But yeah, no.
So
how big was that patch?
It was a 40 gigabyte update for Cyberpunk.
Laughs in Call of Duty Warzone. But that's a big patch. It was a lot. It was a huge surprise, I think, because people, there are people that are still supporting the game and that, and good for them. I
still play it every now and then.
I think that CD Projekt Red took on a project that I just think they couldn't handle. I honestly think they couldn't handle it, and it's sad because they've done the Witcher series so well, and everyone's going to be like, oh, but the Witcher released with bugs. Yeah, but not as bad as Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's bugs were horrendous.
Yeah.
That it's taken them this long to fix it. The game released, last year.
Same
It's
time
almost
as
been
the
a
PS5.
year. Same time as PS5. It has almost been a year. Almost close to being a year now since Cyberpunk was released.
And they're still behind their patch map that they announced in January.
Yeah, they're falling behind. Also, the DLC that some released for it, it's just cosmetic.
Yeah.
Nothing new to the story. The first DLC. And I was just like, you think they would release like a really thick, heavy type of story to get people to invest back in, not cosmetics.
Look, I think at the same time, though, that's playing it safe because they got a lot more to work on. Even after this 40 gig update, they still got a lot more to work on. Why would they release DLC with extended story stuff if they haven't got their main game finished?
That is true. I honestly think that CD Projekt Red have really tarnished their reputation. They betrayed us. And I mean that in the most context way. They betrayed us because they said they said months ago, before even Cyberpunk was ever going to be released, they said they wouldn't crunch their employees. They wouldn't release a game that is not finished. What did they do? There was crunch for their employees. They pushed their employees to get this game done. And when the game was released, it was a broken, buggy mess. It was that bad. It was unplayable on PS4 because I had it on PS4. I got it on the day of release. I was so excited. Now I look back and I felt like I wasted my money.
Look, I'm gonna defend him again, and
Mhm.
you know where I stand. You know,
I know,
I,
I know.
I, I, I still support them, and to me, yeah, it's their fault, but at the same time, what could they do? What could they do? They were receiving multiple death threats every day, you know, demanding for the game, and in the end, they caved. They caved and went, you know what? You won. Here you go.
Yeah, here you go. And then they realized the mistake. And I think a lot of them attacking the developers. No, do not attack the developers. I've said this a million times. If you want to point your blame at people, point the blame at the executives who made the decision to release this game based on pressure. And now they're paying for it.
Yeah, they are paying for
And
it.
like
But
the thing is they're promoting their new Witcher mobile game, which I'm like, all right then,
have you played it?
mobile gaming. No, I haven't touched it yet because I have my phone and but I don't like gaming on my phone.
Do you know what it
I'm not a
is?
fan. Isn't it like type of like an AR type of thing called like Pokemon Go?
Yeah, it's Pokemon Go, but you're a monster slayer instead. It's actually kind of cool.
I could not get into Pokemon Go. I tried.
It's better than the
Not my
Harry Potter
thing.
one they did.
Don't get me started on that Harry Potter one. That Harry Potter one was a joke. I tried that Harry Potter Pokemon thing. It didn't make sense. I didn't feel a lot of fun. I think I uninstalled it after about a week.
Pokemon has more sense.
Pokemon has more sense. Why would they do a Harry Potter one? It makes no
Yeah.
sense.
I'm actually gonna add something into it, into the show now.
Yep.
Sorry, guys, but we might lose. We'll lose the Halo topic.
Yeah, because again, it's still kind of developing in that. What have you got, Techie? What's new? What's hit?
Um, we just mentioned Pokemon, so let's talk about the Pokemon Arceus trailer. Did you watch it?
No, because I fell asleep. So I heard it was actually really. It has a Breath of the Wild type of look.
It's very Breath of the Wild type of look, and I am keen.
Yeah,
January 28th is the release date.
that's next year.
Next year, we're not that far away at all.
No, we're not that far away at all. Like that's literally not that far away.
There's a point in the trailer where the character, you either get to choose to be a boy or a girl. But in the video, in the trailer, it was a girl, and she jumps off a cliff. They like
I've seen that
push.
before.
They pushed her off a cliff, pretty much, and then she flies up with a Pokemon, and you get to fly holding the Pokemon around the world.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. Like I thought, are they gonna kill off the main character? Nope, she's gonna fly it with a Pokemon. Holy crap! That's actually, I've never seen that before in a Pokemon game.
Yep.
There's been like beast. There's been like beast, right? Kind of like with like in another Pokemon games, you could like ride around like Lapras and that, like on the sea, but never in a 3D open world type of Pokemon game.
So, also with this, there's a reason we're also getting a remaster of Diamond and Pearl.
There's a reason. What's the
There's
reason?
a reason. So, what region was Diamond and Pearl again?
I cannot remember what the region was for Diamond and Pearl. It's been a long time since I even talked about Diamond and Pearl.
I feel like it's the Sinnoh region.
Yeah.
Right? Pokemon Arceus is Hisui region. The Hisui region is the original region of the Sinnoh region.
I know. Sinnoh region. I know that.
So, it's a new region. It's the so just like how where I am right now, right?
Hmm.
Where I am, I'm not going to say my actual suburb. So,
No, no,
sorry
don't
guys,
say it. So,
but you
so
know where I am, and
yeah,
the people, the Aboriginal people were the Quandamooka people. So I used to, so I'm technically on Quandamooka land, but now it's changed, right?
wow. So it's
So it's
literally
like
like
that.
it's like that, but like many years later.
So the Sinnoh region is many years later after the Hisui region. Hang on there, guys. I think we just lost Techie there. Not Techie. Talon. Talon, are you with us? Hang on a second, guys. We will be back.
I'm so sorry.
We're back, guys.
My phone decided to shit itself and disconnect. Even though it's wired, it's connected, it just decided to have a shit fest and go, sorry, you're going to lose your connection. Hey.
All right, we're back. Okay.
We're back. We really need to wrap this up because we're going all the time. Big time.
Yeah. Okay, so the Hisui region was the original region before they changed their name to Sinnoh.
Exactly.
And it looks really good. Like really,
yeah,
really
I need
good.
to. I probably am going to watch the trailer.
One of my favorite things to get into a Pokemon fight now. You know how originally in a Pokemon fight you go through, the tall grass and then you enter the fight. This time, if you see a Pokemon, you got to choose which Pokeball with which Pokemon you have in that ball, throw it onto the ground right in front of the Pokemon, and you'll enter a Pokemon battle.
Just like that. No cutscene, no nothing.
No, as far as I'm aware, no cutscene. So it's like being, like in the show.
Yeah, like a real Pokemon. Oh fuck. I'm sad. Yeah, I think I know which. I think I'm gonna grab that one.
Oh yeah, I plan on grabbing it. You can actually pre-order it now, guys, at EB Games, for $79.95.
It's actually pretty good pricing
Yeah.
for a
Um,
new release.
and Diamond and Pearl as well got a trailer as well. Um, again, it looks good. It's kind of in the vein of. It actually kind of looks like Link's Awakening cross with the Let's Go series.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's actually cool because like that's it. I didn't play Diamond and Pearl, so this might be a good excuse to pick it up.
Yeah, definitely. So
Hmm.
go and do that, guys. Go and watch out go watch the trailers now. I really recommend it. Go. All right, we got two more topics for the night.
All right, we got.
This one I didn't know about until just before the show.
Yep.
But the Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry is getting his own biopic treatment from the Discovery and Picard producer. What do you think?
Because I think that man does deserve a biopic. This is a guy that created probably one of the most well recognized sci-fi series of all time. Just like with Star Wars, you know, Gene Roddenberry deserves to have his own biopic, and for good reason. This guy spawned Star Trek. This was a story that spawned with, this, when you go back and watch the original series, it's, it doesn't hold up. It still holds up today. It's still very, the technology back then was very different, but it was a great series, and it proved that it could last different generations. It could, we had Next Generation, we had Voyager, we had Deep Space Nine, we had friggin' Enterprise, we've had Discovery, we've got Star Trek Picard, and Star Trek Discovery.
We've had the movies. We've had J.J. Abrams' take on it with Chris Pine.
Yep, exactly, with Chris Pine, and
there's the rumored Quentin Tarantino movie that's coming.
Yeah, I heard about that one too, which is interesting because Tarantino said he was only going to make a couple of movies in his lifetime and then quit. So this might be. I don't think this will be the one he'll go out on. I honestly think he will go out on something much bigger, something ultra of his, something that's just extremely ultra violent. Because again, the man knows violence like poetry. It's amazing.
Yeah,
but. I honestly think Gene Roddenberry getting his own biopic. Is Gene Roddenberry still around, or has he sat in the past?
Dude. Gene Roddenberry died in 1991 at the age of 70.
Oh, I didn't. That's right. Yeah, I was talking to my dad about that. What did he pass away from? Was it natural causes?
Don't know what he passed on.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually. But I think that him getting a biopic about his life, about how he came up with, the whole thing of Star Trek. Because to this day, Star Trek is still one of the biggest franchises. Also, it started a lot of great actors' career choices, especially
William Shatner, you've had Patrick Stewart,
William Shatner, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many.
Yeah. No, I think he deserves it. And what a good person to be behind it from the producer of Discovery and Picard.
And also Picard, man, I've got my dad addicted to that, and he loves it. He really does love it, and honestly, I'm for it. I am. I always have been, and yeah, honestly, I think it's going to be good. Oh,
yeah.
Ignore the sirens. Don't worry, they're not coming for me.
You sure?
Shit. Oh, they stopped. Oh, crap. Are they outside? I'm going to grab my LARP weapon stuff and I'll be back.
This is a very entertaining show tonight. We've had technical difficulties and now we've got the cops.
I've got a potential arrest of Talon right here. What did I do? You're running a podcast. No!
It's COVID safe.
COVID safe. They're gonna arrest me from a distance. Don't know how the hell they're gonna do that. They just tase me. Just say, stay here. I can't touch you and all that. So. All right, with that, let's jump on to our last topic.
Our last topic for the night. We are getting a Black Canary movie. It's in the works at HBO Max.
Yeah, I saw this. The June Esposito. I think that's her name. The actor's name. I think it is the actress that played. I think it is. Give me a second. Let me just mute and let me ask my Google. Hold on a second.
Yeah. So while he's doing that, it's the Black Widow from the Birds of Prey movie. She is getting her own movie for
Hello.
on HBO Max. Hey, you're back.
Yep, I got it. So her name is Junice Smollett. She plays Black Canary in Birds of Prey. She's getting her own series, like you said, on HBO Max. And hell yes, she was one of the best characters out of Birds of Prey. And I wanted her to get her own movie because that would mean one thing. If she's getting a movie, then that means we can get a live action. We can get the DC EU Green Arrow.
Oh yeah,
And
we have
I know
to.
I know you're gonna hate me on this, but just hear me out. Give it to Stephen Amell. Give it to Amell. I reckon that'd be great for him because he knows how to play the character. And honestly, I think he would want to do the comic book accurate version of Oliver Queen because he always wanted to do that.
He always said that if he got the choice to be in the films, he would.
Yeah, I honestly think he should. He's one of the best choices to play like Green Arrow. The man was born to be Green Arrow, and I loved him as Green Arrow as Green Arrow in the series. And I don't give a damn what people think about it. Everyone thought, "Oh, he's just bootleg Batman." It was just It was just a story. Trust me, if you read the Green Arrow in the comics, he was still a badass. The guy was one of the best marksmen. He was one of the best marksmen.
He really was. He really was. Yeah. Look, for me, she was one of the most outstanding actors and characters in the Birds of Prey. I didn't really enjoy the Birds of Prey that much.
I liked it
because I feel like it should have been a Birds of Prey movie,
but they made it a Harley Quinn film. It was still good though. I enjoyed it. I just think there were certain aspects of the film that could be better. Like, don't focus so much on Harley. If you're gonna do Birds of Prey,
do Birds of Prey.
Do Birds of Prey. Do Birds of Prey. Don't do Birds of Prey and don't make it the Harley Quinn show. Just don't.
Remember the Birds of Prey series?
Oh God, Christ! That was a bad series.
Hey, it came back briefly in the Flashpoint stuff in the Flash.
That was actually cool. I'm glad they did that.
Yeah, I'm glad they did that too.
They did that.
All right, guys, we will see you tomorrow. You right there?
I got my popcorn here, man.
All right, so we will see you tomorrow for another round of the Techie Talon show. Glad we're doing it weekly. I feel like not weekly, daily. I feel like it needs to happen. There's news coming out every day, and when we do the 2 hour show, we only get to handpick a certain couple of things.
Exactly. So if we do it every day, we can actually get everything to you, so you know what's going on.
Exactly, and it also kind of gives us our weekend too.
Exactly, it gives us our weekend to actually relax in that, so we can prep to do a 2 hour show on Sunday because we still are going to do Sundays.
We are still going to do Sundays. Not sure about the 2 hour mark yet because we'll probably be covering everything, but we'll work that kink out. But we will do a Sunday show. We might even make that. We might make our Sunday show now a Disney Plus recap show.
I think so. Because what series we got coming out next? Loki's done. What's next?
What I think we should do is we should probably go back and do the Bad Batch, considering we missed it.
Yeah, no, I really need to.
Yeah, I need to catch up. So I'm not that far into it either. Just with everything that happened. It just finished last week.
So I could just probably binge it.
Yeah, so we can do that maybe this Sunday.
Maybe I'll see if I'm not too freaking busy.
Well, you're coming over to mine on Saturday.
I am freaking birthday boy here.
So maybe we
How
could
old
do
are
it.
you
Maybe we could do it here.
Yeah, probably.
We
How
can
old
do
are you
it.
turning, Techie?
I am turning 26 on Thursday. So just a heads up, I know we said daily, but we will not be doing a Thursday show.
I'm busy on Thursday anyway, and it's your birthday, so probably a good reason to take the day off.
Yep, I think so.
All right then.
All right. Maybe what we can
Oh.
do, just pitching it out to you guys as well, because I know you're busy on Friday nights.
I am.
Why don't we keep Thursday and Friday night shows, and we'll do that as our 2-hour show on Friday. On Sunday.
Sounds good.
Sundays. I don't know. We'll tour around with it, guys. Until then, we'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place.
That shit place.
Or, as the 1960s version, the Batman version says, same bat time, same bat channel. We'll see you tomorrow. Until then,
right.
Techie out.
Talon out.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.